Yep. Where this guy? I gotta take all this thunder and all this stuff off. As a digital simulation, really. Jump my ass in. Jump in. It is an anti-life program. It's moving from carbon-based life to silicon-based life to a digital twin of the world. It's one of the claims. Quick sound, rinse off everything, right? If you like, but yeah, just go in the sauna. In the sauna, have water, you know what I'm saying? Then jump into the cold water dish, right? Yo, just climb in. Yeah. And then after about 5, 10, how long you in the sauna? Get in the cold water. My ball, go into the UV. Sit in there. I'm just gonna do the sauna twice, and then cold, and then go into the red UV. Yeah, go into the UV. Sit there for like about, I don't know, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. Should be alright, you know what I mean? They sleep inside your head, and if you haven't done the shadow work and left behind is where you stay. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. I need some wipes, man. I need a wipe. That's my decision. It's the one. I have some alcohol ones I brought up here. Yeah, I just want, yeah. Pop this smoke off, man. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the street. We gotta protect plus homeschool. Our babies is a must. They not just no moms, but also no pops. These Mola worshiping pedophiles wanna feed our children's spirits to robots. Turn all of us from carbon-based to silicone-based. Should be where the shit show stops. Get back to doing for ourselves. Water system irrigation and grow crops. I'm envisioning a world full of love and peace. Thus my decision is to walk with this beast. Through tones, melodies, poems, and beats. But when the time comes, shoot it out in the middle of the streets. I'm saying I'm not some master teacher. No, am I some pastor or preacher? Was released from prison with this passion to speak up after doing 25 years. Yeah, he did a long time, man. Chicago, he did 25 years. Well, I think he did 15. I don't know. I gotta ask. I don't like bring, you don't bring nothing up, but he's pretty, you know what I'm saying? I'm inspired to turn this heat up. I think he Uliwa, you know what I'm saying? Somebody. Love and peace. Well, he served that time, man. That's my decision. Is a that bullshit, fake ass system. Through tones, melodies, tones. Came out much wiser though. You know what I mean? But when the time comes, ToLU'S a solid motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
We're really approaching almost like it's a Frankenstein moment. And they're framing it to us as, innovation, right? We should all be so excited that this is happening. And, I equate it to like the Golem bringing in like these robots. They would like to feed our life force to learn us in every tiny detail, not to empower us, but to actually transform us into a robotic simulation that is under their full control.
Come on. You almost there, bro. Almost there. Survive.
That jackhammer gonna be a difference, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I like it. So when we go on side with it, yeah, what was that? 2030A oil. I'm gonna look it up.
I see green like a Celtic.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. See how much that still costs.
The finger fucked, it caused my hand, I dealt it. Felt the vibrate from the gut of my pelvic. It bust off with some ices and velvet shit. So radiant, I keep a dark room well lit. Cause you little goofies are well quick. Body for real, mark you velvet. Part of you not for Mars is a female's clip. As a kid, all I did was fight. I did the bit with a knife. I know I can spit my flows to shit to a fly, though haters wanna crucify a real man. I still stand with the still hand, but we're healer man. It's not Cypress Hill, I'm Tuttle Sheep. I'm one tough cookie, I don't follow, I set status. Catch me, you gon' have to do more to scamper. Need more to scanners, I'm off the radar. I am as you goofies play God. Some worship the Christ, others pray to Allah. Chase a high, drink paper opera. You stagnated, well I straight evolve. At a rate, I'm data space ace to y'all. Buster stuck in the cage, face off. Actor shape the state is a fake, a fraud. Battle star intergalactic, my mindset. Perfect comes from practice, so I rhyme best. I excel like I'm climbing a step. You got a lot to learn. I am adept, you of no concern. I am a threat. My measurement, width, lift, height, and depth. I'm just piracy up. Flying a jet, straight to adversary. Martial Chronicles like Ray Bradbury. I'm a thorough guy, goddammit. Symmetric apparel, I'm a fly bandit. Mohawk, aviators, aerodynamics. And it's like I'm an arrow in precise transit. A Christmas carol lives what your fans get. Your worlds and pearls what I transmit as a transcript. Or I just spit it off the top. It's either shit or get off the pot. This shit's hot.
Wants to get his own crew. Everybody wants to get his own crew rich. And then they want the other little people never get a piece of pie. I don't want to go for the cracker. I go for you niggas that think it's all.
Damn, well, that Red Clay ain't no joke. God, dog, man.
You niggas know that I know you can't do
That stuff get everywhere, man.
Listen to me, young people, old people do. Mostly black people. I'm talking to you.
That stuff get everywhere, man.
Sure. Y'all really thought that I was done with y'all.
Mother of Revenge, everything of mine was full of that crap, man. Everything. I blow my nose after I come in. Red Clay.
We not going
Man,
back and forth
crazy.
about this or that. Whether
Straight
your
up
word
crazy,
is bomb
man.
or whack. Here's a big
Real
fact.
stuff, man.
Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. Enough with the chit chat. I see through the side ops. Looking past the shine spot. Third eye gang cyclops. I don't eat pork, but I will fry cops. For foes, my heart's cold as an icebox. I'm saying that
I forgot I had them rifle cleaners up on the head. I don't know about 40 and 9 at. I think it's down in, I don't know. It might be up top on the rafters. The other ammo. Yeah, I like this, I like that Palm State. Oh, you see all that ammo that came in? I'm gonna get one of those a month. See if they can send me the bag, you know what I mean? So I want the 77 grain, and then I want the 55 clean.
Rules of a dying society should be disobeyed out. Forehead and knees off the floor should have been prayed out. The draft is on, cool, no issue. Could've loaded in tissue. Now it's control who blows the whistle to who holds the pistols. The debacle's about who owes who the fiscal. Disregard the
Aboriginal issue.
We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. A fool is known by his speech. Yet if I don't speak, I suffer defeat. I'm other than we, a sucker or me. Stand on 2 feet or turn the other cheek. The wise man known by his silence. Mostly disguised compliance. Silence by guidance from conspiring connivance. Other aspirants of violence. Tyrants of fire. Striding the giants who hide. I'm short and defiant. And environments of migrants, I'm hearing the sirens. Ring in my ear, they've got indictments. These pedophiles, queers, groupies, and hype men. Alignments, the assignment.
I'm going down there in one of my old ass Tai Chi uniforms.
Or y'all can protest.
Old Tai Chi uniforms. This thing's so old, man.
Don't duck, no wreck. True music for real.
I'm gonna wear this down there.
My soul, they don't possess. We're foolish with no deal. Ain't playing with none of them. It's personal, know what the business is. Big Mom says come full circle, so vacate the premises.
We're not
going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, a Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back. We're not going back and forth about this or that. Whether your word is bound or whack. Here's a big fact. Yellow, white, red, brown, black. Mau Mau, Big Mac. Whether earth is round or flat. We want our shit back.
That should be out of me.
Kichiwa.
Oh, it's shit.
Signs and symbols are for the conscious minds, y'all. And with that on the temple, draw. I had a vision the past night, yeah, a circulus round, created successful reality from a virtual now. How? Stand on my square cause they usurp your power. Them same little sneaky breezes that'll hurt you, they smile all up in your face, all up in your space. And I ain't talking all bras, but dogs with whole trace. So I walk tall kittens while y'all cross the race. I stay focused on walking through them tall gold gates. Draw magic circle around me to keep me from harm. The law fashion, earth shape, water fight at earth.
Military grade joints I had when I was in the military, I still got that. Yeah, they use a lot. They'll make that like a few strokes. I think it'll be like, she'll hold the paper over like that.
Thank you, and I, of course, am the chief triangle. If I die before I wake, well, at least I'll fly in plain view. I am my circle, how it's governed four corners. Why is this a serpent for certain amongst foreigners? Out of state, out of place, in a space, they storing us. Learning firsthand of what fate was forewarned of us. How we call when
it's 54 right now, cuz.
Dope man fly in a shell at Southampton, kept smoke, stay high, years
nah,
later,
46. But it feels like it fits something right now.
Gave my synopsis, he's toxic. I prayed I could say
I know, when I said Tuesday, it's gonna be a few days, man. It's gonna be like back in the teens, man. At night. But you know, that ain't nothing for us. That's, you know what I mean? John Jah, what's up, baby? What's going on? Hey, man. Be heading. But after the live, I'm going down, man. I'm going in. I'm going in, cuz.
But the beach churchified, so I bear my shit. It hurt, I cried as kid and then it tried to eclipse my soul, bounce back from it. Announce it, I'm done with being the sacrificial lamb. That jungle, I run it, thus the lion conquereth over this numbness. Made a conscious shift, even in darkness, the sun lit on you false lights. Don't have to be gold to glitter. Actors of the parkers just for show, go figure you dig. Pounding you bad boy or gorilla. I'm built like a silverback with hella track, no illa max than me. Masturbate her back, originally pretty. Take the mask off, 360 on my square. See the circle, if not your mask off. You poemish, dash or soft. The dialogue's trash talk.
What the hell was that all about, man? Oh. This thing is weird as hell, cuz.
The past lost, leave a footprints in the asphalt. You've outlined correction last fall.
Give me a video. It's funny how these idiots keep doing this pop-up stuff like you want to really listen and hear what they got to say. Like, they wrong all the time anyway. Like, who cares? I'm just looking. You know what I mean? Like, idiots, man. That's like everybody running these programs. They're like 25 new college graduates. They dumb. They're nerds. The ones who feel some kind of way come over here, and they're idiots, y'all. Paid. Some older cats are paid to actually go and argue with people with fake accounts. Dumb. They'll never do nothing. They just want to distract you, get you riled up. But they really should pay attention. This is what I'm talking about. They're so stupid. There's some things they should leave. Shouldn't mess with.
Yeah.
But see, the enemy that controlled their narrative, the idiots. I mean, the country's being ran by a bunch of 25 and 30-year-old dumbasses. And they figure they can ride and hide after this. They're going to be rounded up. I've seen it 1,000 times. And it doesn't matter. And you would think they'd be like, see, they're comfortable, like a lot of y'all are right now. It's like, bro, it don't matter what Jim Lucifer says. I'm going to do what I'm doing because, and it is what it is. I'm not giving you no hope. But what I'm pointing out to the idiots, I like y'all staying right where you're at, doing the same dumb things you do. It benefits me. It's like when they want to mess with the frequencies, the air and all that. Benefits me. That's all I got to say, right? We're going to talk about some, that's good news for me. That ain't good news for them. But we're going to give y'all some good news. So So keep being the dummies you are.
This morning, send them back to Wednesday.
I don't care what you believe, what you don't believe, science, the answer, the earth is round. I don't care. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep interrupting. I don't care. Seriously. Keep doing it. You know all the idiots I call and talk to? And the little, want to conversate, those little idiots? They just don't really know how giggly and smiling and
whether it's day or dark, creation spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are
in this time of revealing, which is revelation, the revealing and the relationship you have with something. So we're in the time of revealing. So keep doing. I like all the trolls to come over. It ain't trolls. You want to call yourself a troll? You want me to show you a real troll? They think they call it trolling people when they come and do something. That's not even a legitimate term. I tell you, they are so new. Last generation is so friggin' stupid. Holy snap! David Icke talked about it in 1996. Malcolm talked about it in 1960, goddamn 64. I go on and on about who else talked about it. Mamie Hall talked about it back in the 50s, 40s. Want me to keep going? Einstein's quotes about the last generation, how stupid they will be. It's like you're my breath of fresh air. The pilots in the 30s and 40s and 50s. Oh. She's the best part, a great matriarch. Whether it's day or dark, creates this spark. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we they look better, man. I'm not walking these out there, bro. I need like 5 pairs before I even get up in my truck. Ways the heart as I sun ray my art, her make the patriarch. Hey, you know what? I'm wearing a paint one. Social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge one is with the right and peace.
Do it. Wear the paint one, hold the fresh one in the hand. Till it's safe to put them on.
Oh, Nick, I'm wearing the working bees, man. To the sauna. I'll probably leave them down there until we have to go out and work with him again. I'm on pace to the back. Charlie Chaplin. I can't listen to that. I see snakes in the grass, the hate is real. They want to, minute.
Oh shit, to my knees, J Bravo. Plenty much gratitude for this.
Niggas supposed to go with spoons?
Yes, it's been a long time since Greensville, bro.
Socks off, because I'm about to hit down, y'all.
And the ancestors said to fuck some shit up.
Getting the sun after this live.
Check it out. Is it the Great Reset or the Great Awakening? Great America or make America great again? Zombie apocalypse or a space invasion from an alien, or is it enemy or a fake friend? Artificial intelligence.
Oh, that feels so good.
Scriptural. Is it miracle?
Oh man.
Cast magic ritual.
And
is it religion or is the path spiritual? Is the class pan African but status aboriginal? I'm not here to debate or be argumentative. Little bit of common sense to dictate.
Some of us love them argumentative, debating, shapes, whatever you want to call themselves. We like that.
Children who's being robbed of their fifth, human trafficking, child sacrifice, adrenochrome, corrupt government in position to defend its own. You part of the resistance for sure. They gon' send a drone for a lot, fact checking, but I been in a zone since I been home, been on some let's chant down Babylon, Jericho, whatever name you give it, but let's rally on. With or without you, I'm still gonna tally on. They say this is the end time, so I'ma end the finale strong. Social media got you foolish, been a metaverse. Before the earth fully heals, it's gonna get hella worse. Got to be the living word, come out that dead letter cursor. When you spit into existence, manifest a better verse. In the light of the full moon, you'll soon see total share full bloom.
Forget everything. Forget everything. No.
Of the internal furniture of the temple of the grand furbisher. Elijah was the precursor. Yao Y'all didn't hear him though. Instead, y'all condemned him as if he were a criminal. Whether mothership or mother wit, we back with a vengeance. Return of the ancient ones, American engine. Operation,
what's up, baby?
The same thing as Hunger Games and shortage.
Hey, y'all.
Food, truly the cause of the hunger pains is who.
You walk in the door and you see me. What you gonna say? And you see 10 other people.
Farmer is operation. They owe me America's top thing that poses for the MK Ultra program. And these doses of nanotech, these tests of swabs up their noses from youngest to oldest who inoculate this COVID. Are they the deep state or are we in a deep state? We say we got our eye open. It's more like we sleep wing. Is it about enlightening or do you expose shit?
You know, your teeth got a white tooth, but a natural teeth has a yellow tinge. So that's how I went to medical school. That's just the way it is. If your teeth are looking like you got on ceramics, you mess with all the real properties of minerals in your teeth. It don't even matter the time. You might make it at 60 and your teeth are coming out. Alright? Somebody at Bear County. Hey, why you? Oh, he's a retard. And I took the bathroom. And I got all other than the ones that got bopped out. Boom. That's why I got the scars. You know what I mean? Of the ancient ones, American engine. In my chin, you can't see it because that's why I grow the beard. A lot of y'all seen the scars. Shotgun pellets and everything.
Respect to all the real Aboriginal ninjas out there.
Blah, 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 blah. I said, get the character.
Feathers up. Then is the beginning. Is it the Great Reset or the Great Awakening? Great America or Make America great again? I stare so, sun gazing, I dare to glow. Shine right after all this shadow work, I bear my soul. No more grooming policy, let my hair grow. You a real need, you fighting for freedom, then we share go. Feathers up, you civilized or recognizable where you too scared of buck. You love celebs, sure, yeah, for me you won't spare a buck. It's cool.
This is my hair. This is my hair. I got videos with shooting. This is my hair, okay? Not perm and all that movie shit. Somebody looked at one of my shooting videos. You got S curl.
The block change, got that on them loaded clips, hot lava from bowl-shaped craters, volcano spit.
Some of y'all so damn dumb.
My heat is felt down. Streets need help now. World Economic Forum still found while we still argue about our ownership and who dwelt on the now spelled out. Marcos on Egypt by feet. The world out and bound. Our land beefing. Armed them outsiders. Means to manipulate with confidence to outfight us.
Skin complexion shouldn't matter. What's the matter? Real history, fake history. Who you are, how you carry yourself, how you display yourself. You walk around in fact or fiction. With no hesitance, we turn Big Mahu curse, restore our father's inheritance. That's what you meant. Got no patience for paperwork. I do know though who the movers and shakers were. So you still got plenty of dumbasses who are a little older. You're gonna have to fight them. And though they stupid, ain't nothing with 3 pounds, 2 pounds of pressure. Oh, mine rock at 1.5 pounds. Guys, you change it out, put guys in there. It sounds like a little damn machine. Well, I have a machine gun, but it sounds like, what, Armalite, right? It's not a automatic rifle for the idiots, the liberal. But mine, pop mine off like, tip. I mean, hey.
Even on the deathbed, there will be another death to die beyond the deaths that are already known. And beyond that death, there will be others we can't imagine. Other deaths into other wider rooms of light. This is the law. This is the process. But what is always opening to another room, another possibility, another vision, forever dying and blossoming in the divine grandeur of the sacred circle of life.
Banging. 2Z. That is banging, cuz.
And my music, and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean, the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's all. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So the only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that.
3 pound pressure, no weight blesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. 3 pound pressure.
from when I studied Father Sister Kung Fu. I've got a dark blue, a light blue, a green, Grandmaster Cam Lee. These are like, they all say Kung Fu, right? We just say clothing wear. The pockets. This is what I wore during the cultural fairs when I was in the Navy. Had zipper, buttons, drawstring. Other than that, we had the white ones, which are like no more than Vietnamese fishermen or Taiwanese fishermen pants. So all the Kung Fu uniforms wore. All right? And no drawstrings and all that stupid stuff. And in and out, very warm. All right? What we wore doing forms, and they can tell you I got, and I didn't just buy them. I bought them when they said, well, this is what we're gonna have for this cultural fair. This is what you should use if you're gonna teach this. This would be the clothing for that day. For this celebration, you're the ox, you're the rabbit. You're the horse, you're the dragon, you're the tiger, lion, you know, goat, blah, blah, blah. I know all that. Like that. It's like somebody said, what does this mean? They said, what does that mean? I got that in Hong Kong. What do you think it means?
Is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back
One is straight.
Everybody's like, you taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You
One
want
is
to be
straight.
successful. You want to be like Trump.
Y'all know the hieroglyphs?
Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all.
One deals with strength.
Like, nobody ever stops.
One deals with peace. One deals with what? Power, strength, and peace, right? Besides, I'm about, I don't know, 10th Chinese, I am. Yeah. But I don't have no noodle. I'm that guy. I don't be sitting. Is mine like your last husband, your boyfriend? No, they going, oh my God, you're so much bigger than my mom behind me. Oh my God, ah, shut up. Take this drama. It's that Babalu, bro. It's that, well, it's
This for my aunt, baby.
Babalawo, something like, I forget what it, you know, it's, y'all should look into that.
Elder Roaster. I phoned you. This for y'all.
This mother takes forever to charge up, bro.
Babalawo indoctrinated with the order of divination, power of
That thing take a long time to charge, girl.
Through initiation, the ancestor spoke, said this
Well, where's the one? Oh, yeah. Yo, put that over there, girl. Oh, okay, yeah, it's too much, yeah. Appreciate that, girl.
In motion on this path to determine future evolution. After I cast aftermath, sounded my name in the ground and tremble my glory great astounds the simple.
I just realized that the other day, bro.
I didn't even
notice that. I was like, whoa, two of them.
Unlike you proud deceivers, no one can stop me neither. The more I
proud deceivers,
the more powerfully I excel with my dilagoon. Spiritual guys, cowrie shell, flowery smell, preparation, foreplay, divination is the doorway way to a transformational process.
Watch these today, man.
Garbage before day, my
Watch
life
these
is
stories and watch.
nice.
You got everything watched already?
Nah, I'm gonna watch some of my colors.
Oh yeah, so I thought even with them and stuff. I'm going down there with that on and
back down, I'm grateful to ask you who attach you
put that all, get all watched one time and everything.
Was a sworn and I'm born divine. Spiraling fire adorns my spine. Oh, do for those who want restore corn and do not adore the
Oh man, we about to be in there, cuz. When you gonna go up there? When I go on the song, you gonna go ahead and unplug the wire and go ahead and run the jackhammer? Jackhammer. Hey man, that jackhammer. Say, hey T. How that jackhammer? Let them know, bro. Hey y'all. If we can't get through that, or if we fall through into a crevice and meet aliens and predators, well, I guess you'll know. You won't. You just won't see no more lives or whatever. I don't know. We might be going out there going hand in hand, knocking scales and slippery skin and sliding. We might have to get some baby oil. One got me. Hope slip. You know, one punch.
We might be down there with Kong and shit. You know?
Hey, Kong might be protecting Kong and Godzilla at the gate. I mean, I don't know, man. You know, prime apes and dragons is real, cuz. So yeah, I get some more of this.
Legacy spoken at last, the one fast as I spit the task is done. Come to pass the drum out last, the gun. I don't rise from the ash, I'm the dazzling sun.
I said the picture this to my daughter in Brazil. Where'd you get that? That's surplus. I was like, oh, I didn't know. Damn, I just knew that we got it from what's his name? His name's right up there on that paper. That paper right there, I'm gonna get his Glock, that Glock 19 for $550. It should be up there, man. Oh, right here. All right. That's Ray. For when the Winchester, the 30-30, the one I like shooting, you know what I'm saying? And that's not a 45 Colt. That's the one I want, but the 30-30, I can rock with that. You know what I mean? So I got his number and everything. Glock 19, or was it Glock 19, 17, 19, 550. That's why I bought some ammo and like good old ammo, like the real stuff, high, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Yeah, my daughter, she was sending back a message. Where'd you get that? She's a cop in Brazil. Where'd you get that shit? Fine, you know how the Brazil goes down there. She ain't no steroids. You know, so she ain't got no big ass muscles in her shoulder, and you know how they start looking like men and everything. Nope. Hell no. That's nasty. They start growing a fingerling. But yeah. So I wanted to read some stuff to you. So I hope y'all, for those who watched it. Hey, Zoom, I'm just messing with you, man. Don't take it serious. If you Henry, that's whatever your name is, we don't care. Like I told you, we got our own Bill Gates and how do you say it? What's the name of the guy who told everybody he had to flee to Russia? Whistleblower with the glasses. Well, he met my boy T, right? Well, other T, right? My neighbor.
Eric Snowden.
We got our own Eric Snowden's, and he's 1 out of 5. Like, somebody made a comment, some little young, and y'all always streaming and goofy stuff and dumb music or whatever, it's to your own thing. Yeah, we don't need the IP to trace you back on here with your fake, real raggedy account. See, they don't really know as much as they think they know. They're so computer literate, but they really don't get how all this works. I'm not gonna come showing up at your door. One can say, show up at my door and you leave with a bunch of holes. They so stupid. They go to the same stores. They go down the same road. They put out the garbage at the same time. They don't have their head on 360. They don't know who's riding by and who's looking. You live in a world that you're obscure for and you think you're hidden. You are not hidden just as much as they watching us. All right? What is wrong with you? Huh? Take a breather. Let a comedian be the comedian. All right? The Joker be the Joker, and let Batman stay asleep. You can't make this stuff up. But anyway, we got the jackhammer. we was going to attempt to run on equal flow. It'd probably be different if we had like 3 of them ran in series, or the bigger ones, or the Bugatti.
Yeah.
But this is not like that. If we had like 6 series of like 6 or 8 batteries, you know, storage and converter and all that stuff, probably be different. But that's not the case. But we're gonna run a long line out there. I think it's the 100-foot, right?
I think so.
And then we can hook another one to it. I think that's about 100-foot going up there. And jackhammer, see if we can get through that stuff that you saw in the video. I reached out to give Paul Cook a call, but it wasn't working for some reason on Instagram. Calling him, it wouldn't ring. I was like, what's going on here? So I didn't even go and check on his YouTube channel to see what he's put out lately, because I think he's still, was he in Malta? Well, anyway, he's a wonderful guy, and I think that if he came out here, I'd give him plane tickets. And let him just go crazy around here. We get that breakthrough, and that's why I'm going to the sauna when I get off of here, so I can go ahead and get all his impurities out, and then go up there and work with them. If one of them goes, whatever, so we can get through that stuff, and we can start getting the 6x6 pressure treated timber cut. Do our measuring again. I'm glad that you found that little level, so we can level that hole as well, and get our concrete poured and get those in there and get them to set overnight. That way tomorrow, hopefully, because it's supposed to be about 59, go up there and start framing everything out before cutting off the excess. And of course, we're gonna record it and upload it. Okay. That was, I've got like another like 50 minutes to an hour worth of recording, guys. So I could chop it up, show you some more stuff that we were doing. I think I uploaded the one showing you the sauna. We were put the water purifier on the hose and filled the tub up. Thought I had a leak, but it was just, had to click it all the way to turn the drainage off. So that's roughly about, I think, probably about 58 degrees like California, which is year round with the Navy SEALs, you know, training, which is cold, but it's not as cold like coming out that damn, when I take a shower, because that make me whoo and everything. That right there, you get your feet in, your legs. It's good to get your head cold and your legs cold. Your feet, it benefits you. But it's even better when you sit in and go up chest high, okay? And then you got to know with that tub, water displacement based on your weight, they're roughly about 175, 180. I'm 200. I'm still about 202 still. So all this is going to help. And I want to do this at least 3 times a week. I want to do the cold water thing every day. And I've been purchasing as far as I can the best supplements I can afford. I could hit my daughter and be like, baby, I don't want the 1.5 million, but could you get me the best supplements and send me a big old box of the best supplements? And she would do that. I'm not going to lean on y'all for that. But I've got to be careful with that too, because like when I eat olives, I eat garlic. You don't want to have blood thinners with certain things, or NAIDs, right? With certain things, like if you're doing oregano oil, or if you're doing chloral, you know, like chloral moringa, you want to make sure that you're not dumping a whole lot of stuff in your stomach, because parasites feed off of some of that stuff, and some stuff interacts with other stuff that make you feel like you're about to die or something. You know what I mean? So like right now, like I like the Japanese green tea, the authentic, real, and even the one with whisk, right? But right now I'm just drinking this is the green tea. I've got like a few of these. I'm drinking the Bigelow green tea, wild berry. I like it. It's not the best, but it's beneficial, and some it's got caffeine. My body deals with caffeine a lot better than it does with sugar. Sugar wrecks me, guys. Honey is not really sugar. It's someone say, well, glucose, sucrose. Oh, shut up. Stop listening to the worthless ass FDA. They're still poisoning your water with that crap that comes off of metal that's called fluoride that they put in the water that doesn't help you at all, no matter what they say, because I told you the Jews here, like they are around the world, Germany's had enough, places in South America's had enough of them, everybody's had enough of them controlling everything, and they're not even really Jews, they're Zionists, and they control everything. And the problem is, and so people get tired, they're going to keep doing poisoning your food, poisoning your water, and everything else. And the little monkeys they have strings on, right? The marionettes. They're too stupid to know better. Okay? Well, what happened in Mexico was a beautiful thing. One of my hombres hit me up. And I said, okay, I went to YouTube. I was on my phone this morning. I woke up about 4 o'clock. And I was like, okay, let me listen. And I was listening. I was like, holy snap. First thing I did, let me Google it just to see APA News or whatever, Mexico or Central and all that. And there it was. And I'm going to read it to you if you have not read it yet. And it's a beautiful thing because now some of our brothers here in America who have been through some hard and rough times, like our people, all of us, because of the prison system really messes people up and the gang mentality, which should stop. They all need to come. And there's a lot of dark melanated brothers and so-called people call them Mexicans. So I don't like calling them Mexicans. I just like calling them family. But who are together? California, all the way around. Now you have the bad entities, right? But there are a lot who are really together. I support some good brothers whose uncle and brother, one died, another one were arrested. They were being robbed. And they fought back. And some believe it was probably the inside job because the police there are corrupt as in California. They're vile, they're stupid, and wicked. All right. The Matisse brothers, if you know what I'm talking about. My heart is with them, and I if I got to, if I can, we'll go out there and stand with them at these worthless ass correctional facilities and courthouses. There's a lot of good ones out there, a lot more than you can imagine, who have been messed up by the very ones that call themselves their family. A system of perversions. But this right here, I'm gonna read it to you because I found it not just interesting. Same thing's happening in a few other countries. And why is it happening now? Is it a cleanup? Is it reconnecting to a truth? Or is it that there's so much information that certain governments can't deny it, and they have for a long time to whitewash history, which is unbeneficial? Subsequently, it's very unbeneficial. The majority of the so-called Negroes are not Africans. And for those who don't know, like James Taylor and those guys who did some foul things and overthrew, you'd be surprised to learn real history behind that. Those people are the descendants of people from here. Now there's a mixture over there, but there's a plethora of individuals in Ghana, or Guyanese, and everything else who are literally from here. Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, all over. Okay? They had to thin out the herd. I mean, that's an actual thing if you get into reading the Talmud, the original one. All right? In order for them to conquer, they used the very people over themselves. They're overseers and overbearing, and they manipulate, and it happens. Sad part is they control all these entities, and people even within government are realizing it. And they're starting to step up. And we're talking about officials who are being arrested. Is it vaudeville? Is it an act? Some of these individuals know. Some might be a little corner racist, but they're speaking up because they're really seeing what's starting to happen. Now, you're very aware that Netanyahu, those worthless Zionist rabbis and politicians, said that if the Jews are attacked, they'll just destroy everything. Well, let's get to destroying, because people have had enough. They need to get up out this country, if you want to call it a country. I detest that term. I really do, because it's a label. Somebody's entitled to ownership over that term, country, as if it's pragmatic, something other than natural order, which I stand by. And it's not so much that they're dark, they're just stupid. All right? When you got pilots who don't care about humanity because they've seen the worst of it, who's willing to fly and poison you, that shows that they're not just sociopaths and dumb, they're cowards. All right? So let's go to there's no other choice but to read this. I didn't need AI overview because I pulled up 4 different things, but I'm going to read from there because it pretty much surmounts what was stated and what was acted upon. So, let me spit this back off. Mexico recently enacted a federal law for the protection of the cultural heritage of indigenous and Afro-Mexican people and communities, officially recognizing and protecting the cultural heritage and collective intellectual property rights of both indigenous and Afro-Mexican communities, not African-American Mexican mixed bullshit. like idiots here who don't know nothing, who come from a long line of people who have no truth whatsoever. This law was published on January 17th, 2022. I heard something about it back then, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to look into it because there's still a lot of people arguing and fighting, and I really didn't care. I've been down there. I know there's many melanated people, your Seminoles, and they about have whitewash, not all the way, but they respect the Afro-Indigenous bloodline, even if it's a miseducation claiming African, which has changed. You have the Guaranas, you have all kinds of, the Garifinos, all down there as well. So Afro-Mexican communities, this law was published on January 17, 2022 in the official gazette of the Federation. Key points about this law: focus on cultural heritage. The law aims to acknowledge and safeguard the collective ownership of indigenous and Afro-Mexican communities over their cultural heritage. When it says indigenous and Afro-American, it's one and the same. It says and Afro, alluding to one to the being the other. Their cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and cultural expressions. Principles of recognition. It incorporates principles like bioculturality, communality, gender equality, and self-determination to ensure equitable treatment of these communities. Now, the legal protection would be this law provides a legal framework to protect the cultural heritage of indigenous and Afro-Mexican communities from exploitation or unauthorized use. That same thing is happening to us, and all you people calling yourselves Moors, Bayels, all this other stuff, and African-American, Black African Foundation, and Black Foundation America, whatever it's called, BFA, whatever it's called, American Black Foundation, whatever, I don't know what the damn thing is. Those people are not too smart. They're not bright at all. I'm not demeaning, talking down on them. The issue at hand is you need to know who you are. You just need to. Like jazz and hip hop, rock, funk, culturally established even the music in Africa. Whether it's Jamaican and light skins from Canada, Alaska, and Boston with the scat dance and all that. Like, people have a hard time dealing like that. How about the fact, when we talk about culture, everybody practices our culture, except for us, and the Civil Rights Act is the Indian Civil Rights Act, whether you like it or not. It's not the African American Civil Rights Act that everybody uses. The people it's meant for are the last ones that's utilized by these fake judges, the magistrates and fiduciaries. And because you still have this perversion running around on this land, because a lot of you won't come together. I don't care what your skin complexion, what your nationality is, what you call yourself, or whatever. But people are starting to wake up all over, and they're going, something's not right. That's why I have many books that allude to another different story. And you have True putting his heart and blood and everything and informing you as to who you are and informing others. We don't care about these pizza pocket eating Stromboli, whatever dummies who they pay to disrupt. That's supposed to be going away as well. And these fake fact checkers of Hindu origin and whatever else, Chinese, whatever. Nobody ever cared. Our people argue because it was the right argument, not the one we weren't fighting each other like idiots, like the ones you see in all these little states, these fictional states. Okay? We was just watching a little thing on YouTube with this the melanated guy being choked out, and what was that, Walmart or something, by a whole bunch of, and the one Pell Scout was standing there smiling, and then you have the guy in Black Scout Survival, right? This is how dumb American light-skins are. Not all you brothers and sisters, but you got enough and you know it. And your families and everything, they're making memes like worshiping that guy Denny who choked out and then killed the Marine, the guy who was in New York on the subway or whatever, who they freed. This is the APAC, the bastards that need to get off our soil, okay? Who affect you as well. A lot of your ancestors wouldn't have been part of the Klan or not if it wasn't for these dumb bastards running around committing genocide, talking about ceasefire, but still want to kill and destroy with these perversions who most of them are Arab, might have a little Semitic blood, but not the majority. They don't know who they are. They have convoluted with the enemy and the enemy's narrative and religion. And they don't know the truth of their existence. Other than all they could do is be effeminate, argue, because men don't argue. Real men know to turn away and fight who are warriors. Warriors don't want to fight, and they're not looking for this fictional, magnificent, wonderful death. Only idiots who think they accomplished something that made it through something else would think that. You dig what I'm saying? It feels nice and warm now, man. I'm about ready to go and get in that mug. But I'm gonna go down here and get in the sauna. See how it works out. It's been a minute. And I'm gonna share that with you too a little bit. I'm gonna record me getting into that cold tub. Now, if I load it up my head, it'd be another story. It's been a minute. I used to go out to Wild Week, to the lake during the winter time, and in my swim trunks, and nobody's out there. You know, you can see because it's so cold, coming up off the damn sand. And I used to walk out there in my flip-flops, walk into this cold water, keep chattling, looking like I'm retarded, going, I hope I don't lock up in the water, and squat down and count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, to about 300, and then walk about that mug, wrap up in this big old shawl, and slowly, because I ain't want to run in that wind, get back to my truck and turn the heat all the way up, you know? So it's right here, I'm right here, I ain't got to go too far, it ain't too cold outside, so I might show it, I might upload it, because I'm going in, no matter what happens. If I go and have a cardiac arrest or whatever, then I kick the other side off of what I need to be doing. You know, they can do it, whatever, you know what I mean? We'll see, okay? But the sauna, cold water, UV. And if you're clean, multiple people can get in the cold water, then it has to be dumped. There's no makeup. You don't want no lotions. You don't want none of that stuff on your body, no deodorant, because, you know, then you have to change out the water and everything. And when you're in the sauna, you don't want none of that stuff on you, especially. Before you get in the sauna, you want to take a shower. And my head's itching because of that dang, what is that stuff? Shea butter, beeswax. Well, you know, I use the good stuff. Anyway, natural stuff. But it's not on there. I had to do my hair with the cold water and make sure it wasn't on. That's why it's all poofing up and everything, because my hair usually looks like that, without me laying it down without the shea butter. It's kind of wavy. So, but I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, I was gonna do a lot, but I don't want to do a whole lot of swearing and cursing, y'all call it, because it's gonna be a whole lot of that coming out my mouth when I get in that damn cold water. Like I said again, it's about 56 degrees. I have a thermometer that works just as well as what's called, so I'll dig that out of the tote here. And huh? What you? I was talking to God. I said I had heard a truck. Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know, okay? And I hope y'all appreciate that little read. You can pull it up yourselves, okay? And it has a lot more going back to that talks about all of it and quite a few more things. And I think it's a beautiful thing. You have the right to self-determination here. Now, self-determination is based upon your genealogy. I know there are many people over the last 2 or 3 decades whose genealogy is obscured. Many people adopted, records hidden, not knowing that they could find out by going to the hospital once they got to 18 or 20 or whatever it is. But I would advise you, when you find out if your family's from down so-called South, to go and go to the, I don't know if it'd be land management or I forget what it was, because I don't know if you can hit the Mormon churches anymore, or the AME or Methodist churches. I don't know if you can hit any of those where they have an archive. Usually they have an archive. They didn't have floods and fires. All the family's records that point out exactly who you are and where your families are buried at. Now, there are some family members whose families are at the bottom of lakes. So, are there records of who were in those towns? I know the government has those. this sick thing called government. Okay. Yes, Step D, what's going on? Hey, Sharon, genealogy is key. And, excuse me, I did chat filter. There we go. But I would advise you, if you can, I know for some it may be hard, to do the best you can. Some of you can actually find out if your parents were orphans, your great-grandparents were orphans. And some can even find out what boarding schools they were at that could allude to them not knowing previously where their families were from other than the story given. Because a lot of people were given stories that were manufactured, complete lies, and they move with it fluently and comfortably. And that's the only way they can establish this so-called white supremacy or whatever, this false census of numbers. We never did them census. Anyone in the family that did is because they were brought up through the system. Okay? And I have a very, very large family. Some as dumb as rocks like anybody else. Some who just stay to themselves and be quiet. This is not the time for silence. And it definitely isn't a time for ignorance. Yet, it's still here. It's just not going to vanish like that. But I've actually ordered, this morning at 4 o'clock, I ordered 2 more books on so-called black war heroes to further elaborate some things that wrote out of history or made up in Hollywood that denotes this true denomination of your ancestors' great exploits, even in the pathetic and sorrowful wars of genocide, because that's what every war has been. Literally numbers, keeping them down and having this explosion, new experiments by this fake government, whether it be in the police, in custody, in the psych wards, wherever it may be, even spraying it on top of you. That should never have happened. And that's why I said it's important to know truly what the Constitution, the Bill of Rights is. Stop believing in this Revolutionary War bull crap. Stop believing in this Boston Tea Party, because right there was, that was one way, if you look at the pictures, that they painted their faces black. They didn't paint their faces Asian with Mongol skin color, which some of them had. They painted themselves black. Okay? For you Indians running around, coming over here looking. Okay? Native Americans, I mean. There's a difference between Native American and American Indian, and there's a big difference when you use the term America and U.S., which are composites and derogatory. It's like defamation of truth, you know what I'm saying? So when you start getting outside of that and you start realizing something's different, and you start looking at things totally different. You dig what I'm saying? And they can hide numbers. Like I said, they're cowards. They're not doing it. They think they're doing it for their benefit. They're doing it because they're cowards. The manipulation is about to end. There's no way around it. Zuckerberg and people like him speaking the way they do, gaslighting. All right? So let's be mindful of that. All right? I know I need to make me a smoothie too. I'm just trying to not get all that sugar, bro. Or, you know, the natural sugar. Sometimes you got to take a break. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys deeply. Millennial, that was you that made the last donation, honey. I'm sorry. I said Carrie, and she did it before. She was before you. Appreciate it, hon. Nobody else has donated, so it is what it is. If you live in check to check, my apology. Nobody should have to live check to check. But sometimes you got to know what to spend on or what not to spend on. Sometimes you got to look at what you're still purchasing or something you might still be paying on that you never really paid attention to, and stop the payments. Sometimes you might be part of something and you need to go back and reevaluate. Do you need to be a part of that and stop paying for that? These things don't need to benefit me, but it could benefit you. You really need to look at these things, because I had to go to USCCA. I remember I stopped them a little over a year. Right, you was there. I stopped them. I was still $35 going to these bastards. I'm with Guns of America and one other group. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, why is USCCA still taking my money? I didn't go for back recoup. I just told him stop. Remember you was in here, and I said just stop. And the guy was still attempting to, with his young stupid self, to hold on. Like I said, what do you know? Well, I was very clear. I said, are you listening? I said, in payment. Y'all didn't do that sister who defended herself right. It seems like every time somebody melanated come along, you wanted to drop the ball. I'm no longer paying for your little freaky lifestyle. To hell with you. Bottom line. Sometimes you got to know when, who, and where. All right? Because by 28, they really want to be in with these 15-minute cities and all this other stuff. For those who may still be here. And that could be another form of gaslighting. I mean, one never knows. You know what I'm saying? Who else is up in here? Because I got my baby girl. Fred, what's going on, beloved? Dev, I got you. T, we already know he's in delusion. Elysium, what's cracking? What's happening? So that's about it. So appreciate you guys. Share this out. I got a few more videos to upload. I'm going to take my time doing it. Some pretty good information, whether it's fact or fiction. Yeah, it's stuff for y'all to research. Everything that I discuss or share, don't take it as face value. Research it. See what you come up with, okay? Just research it. And if you don't want to research it and you just be dismissive or it doesn't matter, that's your choice, all right? It's not that serious, yet it could have serious implications, okay? So let me go out here, sweat my little bit of life out, and freeze my nunas off, because I'm not giving nobody the squash. And they get the UV light. This head UV light right here I got, when I lay up under it, banger. And I probably come back in here, bring the EcoFlow, because we're going to have a wire up there with jackhammering, and put my head up under that. And again, no squash. All right, this is, you know what I mean? Anyway, again, I appreciate y'all. I really do. And yeah, we got more people here. We could be doing Tai Chi in the morning, break out the pads, really get and see where you're at and what you got. Get some stretching. I was cramping last night. I was like, I got to get back and doing my horse stances and stretching out and get my split back, because I ain't that far from my split, y'all. Oh, yeah, I can go that far down. About 2 inches from my full split. I used to do full split and lift my leg up. I mean, I'm about 60, y'all. I ain't all right. All right. So, appreciate you guys. My beautiful, beloved sisters. Snoo. And my brothers. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Snoo said, my nigga.